You betcha!
The pass to Miller outside three. Good. Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hello and welcome here to Climax Shelley Public Schools here at Climax as we get set for the start of this matchup between the Climax Fisher Knights and the Warroad Warriors here. And what a better way to end a warm day, a very nice day such as this, than to watch some high school basketball. And as we get set for tonight's matchup, Warroad taking the long journey down here to Climax for this matchup. It's definitely going to be a fun one to watch. Both teams looking to rebound after tough losses over their respective weekends. Last week, kind of a crazy one for both teams. Climax having a game, or Climax having 2 days where activities were postponed due to inclement weather. Warroad really just trying to piece things together here. When we come back, we will hear from both coaches here for some pre-game interviews. All this and more coming up here on yourliveevent.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Ulster Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Ulster Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Hello and welcome back here to our broadcast on yourliveevent.com. I am Jared Peralta here at Climax Shelley High School as we get set for this girls matchup between the Climax Fisher Knights and the Warroad Warriors. Both teams coming off chaotic weeks last week, but now looking to get some momentum under their feet. We had a chance to talk with head coach John Larson of the Warroad Warriors and kind of see what his team would need to do in order to come away victorious here in enemy territory. As mentioned, they made the long trek down here, about a two and a half hour drive here to Climax Shelley High School. So had a chance to talk with him and see what his team would need to do to come away victorious tonight. Here for the pregame coach's comments, here along with me now is the head coach of the Warroad Warriors, head coach John Larson. And coach, to get things going, how are you doing tonight?
Good, how are you doing?
Doing fantastic. And last time out, really didn't go your way, but you had a couple days off. Friday you didn't have a game, and then you had a break yesterday. What was focused on in practice during those couple days?
Just having more fluidity within our offense, being able to understand what the defense is doing to us and how we can counteract that and be beneficial for us.
And you mentioned the offense. It was a little slow on the last game. And what is really going to have to happen tonight offensively to get going early against Climax Fisher?
I think it's going to be limiting their shot opportunities, being able to, get out and get some fast break points for us, hopefully, and just doing the small things right, taking care of the basketball, making good crisp passes, and if they overplay, backdoor them.
And on the opposite side, defensively, what is the team going to have to do to really slow down the Knights' offense?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of film. They like to try to get the ball inside, and hopefully we can try to limit that. Again, just moving our feet, being aware of where people are at offensively, and how we can, again, try to benefit from some mistakes that are going to be made, because that's basketball, and everybody makes mistakes. So if we can capitalize on those, that'll be beneficial.
And you mentioned capitalizing on the mistakes, and what's it going to take to really, play some smart ball, not go into foul trouble early here?
Yeah, taking opportunities when they're available, not being overly aggressive, staying within ourselves, but still when those opportunities are there, jump on them, and try to work it in our best, capabilities within ourselves to, again, have good, beneficial things happen.
Coach, any more keys or final thoughts for tonight?
No, I think it'll be a good game. We both have played against Roseau. That's kind of our common opponent as of right now, and scores really weren't too much different between the two finals. So hopefully, again, we can just hold off and do the small things right to be able to come out with a win.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Limit the mistakes and just take control off of opportunities. That is what's going to be key for the Warroad Warriors. And as Coach Larson mentioned, Roseau is the common denominator here between these two teams. Both teams have lost to Roseau. Climax Fisher played Roseau only once this season, back in December 28th at the Sacred Heart Tournament, which saw them lose 84-29. And then for the Warroad Warriors, they have played Roseau twice. In fact, last week, or on January 6th last week, was the second time that the Warriors had played Roseau, and that ended in a 71-32 finish. So the Warriors really just looking to keep the same momentum. As Coach mentioned, the scores not too far apart there, so common denominator for them. It's going to be interesting to see how the Warriors will match up against the Knights here. Both teams, as mentioned, coming off of tough losses, but now they've had a break. Both teams able to get a practice or two under their feet, and we'll see what happens. We'll take another break. When we come back, we will hear from head coach Adriana Rooney and see how her team is shaping up coming into tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal: peak profitability. Contact Agrimax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Coach's comments. Here with me now is the head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights, Adriana Rooney. And Coach, get things going. How are you doing after a few days off there?
You know, we actually got a practice in, so that was super awesome. We haven't had one of those in a couple weeks, so yeah, we're just, I guess, coming ready to go today.
Yeah, you mentioned not having a practice for a while. Last week was crazy. Weather canceled some practices, and so yesterday you were able to have one. And what were some of the things you were really looking for from the girls yesterday?
Just kind of trying new things. You know, I think that's one thing. Our team is so young that they can still, they're not set in their ways yet, which is good because I want them to kind of find new things of what works and even what doesn't, and, you know, learn from those.
Yeah, and last Friday, however, you know, obviously didn't go the way you wanted, but you were focusing more on the little victories, coming together really as a team, and the girls definitely showed that. What's going to be the focus for tonight? You know, from the girls, just looking for more of that spark for the teamwork.
Yeah, I guess same thing. You know, one of our starters now, Danica's out, so we got to fill that spot and just still the small victories. You know, lots of communication, working hard on defense, making our bunnies because we can never seem to make those. So.
And coming into tonight, what are you going to have to do offensively to get going? As you mentioned, Danica is out, so what's going to be the key for offense here tonight?
Just start with that fire. You know, we just got to come out strong right away and hopefully carry through the whole game.
And then looking at the opposite side, you're going to have to slow down Warroad, and what's going to be key for there?
I guess just one of our biggest things is defensive boards and communicating on defense. So we'll see if we can do it.
Coach and Marquise, final thoughts for tonight?
I don't think so.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Focusing on boards, getting that spark definitely is going to be a factor for the Knights. As Coach mentioned, Danica Model is out now with an injury. So it's going to be interesting to see how the lineup or how the girls will respond. Lucy Paulsrud is going to be taking the start for her. So a little change at the starters, but you know, anything's possible here. Coach Rooney likes to pride herself on her team, really trying to come together and work as a team. Those are the little victories that they really look for here for the Knights. And it's going to be something to watch here for tonight. Take another break. When we come back, we'll take a look at both teams and see how they match up for tonight. And then we'll take one more break, and then after that we will have the national anthem and starting lineups, followed by opening tip-off. All this coming up here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Proper dental health is a lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Welcome back here, and we just heard from both coaches. Now let's take a look at both teams as we get set for this matchup. Warroad, as mentioned, coming in off of a tough loss. They're 2-8 overall. They lost against Roseau on Thursday. And Thursday was their first game since December 21st, so a night off on Friday and practice yesterday gives them a good break. And they're going to want to look to get going early offensively, get some quick buckets, really throw off the momentum of the Climax Fisher Knights on the up. And defensively, they want to apply the pressure early, not give the Knights those driving lanes as the Knights like to really go inside the paint for a lot of their shots and shoot from beyond the arc whenever it is only necessary. Climax Fisher, on the other hand, coming in at 2-10 overall, wanting to bounce back after last week full of cancellations for after-school activities, not being able to practice a whole lot due to the weather, as that played a factor. They would go and would fall to Red Lake County Central on Friday, 57-32. But coach was looking for the small victories in that game, and they were really working as a team, or looking to work together as a team for clean looks and passes, and it was something we saw a lot of from them in that game. And it's going to be another part of the focus for them. They want to keep that momentum, keep continuing to trust each other. Trust is the big word there for Climax Fisher, as the girls are going to have to look for each other for help whenever possible. And offensively, they'll need to get going, find those lanes, convert, put themselves in positions to go to the free throw line, and defensively apply the pressure early, get some quick steals, maybe some turnovers to get momentum in their favor and just take control. But we'll take one more break. When we come back, we will have your starting lineups and then tip-off here at Climax Shelley High School here on YourLiveEvent.com. The Climax Fisher Knights playing host to the Warroad Warriors.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. This is Jim Berkemeier, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. On the Bud Light main stage, hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kix, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School as we get set for the start, or get closer to opening tip-off. We'll go ahead and bring you the starting lineup, starting with the Warroad Warriors. Number 4, Faith Lilly, the sophomore, gets the start. Number 12, Haley Severson, the senior, getting the start here. Number 13, Avi Hepner, the senior, getting the nod. Number 14, Danica Gustafson, the freshman, will getting the start. And to round it out, number 30, Leah Loeffler, the junior, getting the start. The Warriors are coached by head coach John Larson and assistant coach Desiree Gustafson. Looking at the Climax Fisher Knights here to start. As mentioned, number 10, Lucy Paulsrud, will get the start for an injured Danica Model. Number 12, Ava Larson, the sophomore, getting the start. Number 20, Trinity Erickson, will get the nod. Number 22, Hallie Reitmeyer, the sophomore, getting the nod. And to round it out, Ella Paulsrud, the sophomore, will get the start here for the Knights. Looking at both teams, or the Climax Fisher Knights are coached by Adriana Rooney and assistant coach Shelby Duckstead, as Trinity Erickson and Faith Lilly meet at half court for opening tip-off. And tip-off is struggle for the ball, but that's going to come away for Avi Hepner for the Warriors. The Warriors now with it as Faith Lilly will get the pass. She dumps that one off to Danica Gustafson, who looked to the far side to Leah Loeffler. Severson looks back down to Lilly on the near side. Faith Lilly is going to go to her left, looking for Avi Hepner. Lilly going back down to Hepner, outside of the arc, back up to Severson. She'll find Gustafson, back out to Lilly, and Lilly trying to go inside for Hepner, but just out of reach, and that's going to be a turnover as Hallie Reitmeyer with the inbound pass to Ava Larson. Larson now will cross half court. Looking to her right, she's going to get that to Lucy Paulsrud, who has to get that back out to Larson. Larson trying to go inside to Trinity Erickson. Ball knocked away by Hallie Reitmeyer there to recover it. Larson going inside to Erickson, who gets that one ripped away by Faith Lilly for the Warriors, now heading the other direction. Lilly now going to dump that one down to Loeffler. Going back out to Lilly. Severson going back out to Lilly. Severson trying to slow things down here. Hepner with it now. Lilly going inside the paint, pulls up, and her shot's going to be no good. That's going to be rebounded by Larson, heading the other direction with it. Larson will find Erickson in transition, who will try to get that to Lucy Paulsrud. Almost stolen away. It is finally stolen away by Severson. And that's going to be stolen right back by by Lucy Paulsrud, excuse me. Hallie Reitmeyer with it now, go back out to Ella Paulsrud. Lucy Paulsrud pulls up for three, no good, off of the three-pointer. And the scrum for the ball as Faith Lilly comes up with it for the Warriors, and she'll head the other direction with it. Warriors wearing all white with the black trim and gold lining. The Knights wearing the all black with black numerals and white lining. As Lilly pulls up for a mid-range jumper, no good. Hallie Reitmeyer there on the rebound. Hallie Reitmeyer goes up to Trinity Erickson, and Erickson will get the first points of the night for the Knights. Faith Lilly now with it, going across cross court quickly. Haley Severson will get the pass and trying to go back out to Lilly. A little bit of a scrum there, but Hallie Reitmeyer with the good pressure to cause the turnover. 15:33 left to go here in the first half. Kaya Parkin checks into the game for the Knights. Ava Larson with it, passes inside to Hallie Reitmeyer, who looks out to Ella Paulsrud. Ella Paulsrud off, no good off the shot. Good lane, and there'll be a travel call on the Warriors, so this will stay in possession for the Knights. Parkin now. Whistle blows. Gotta get rid of it quick. Trying to go inside to Ella Paulsrud. Trinity Erickson there will force a jump ball. And it stays in favor of the Knights. Kaya Parkin now gonna look for somebody. Get open, trying to go inside for Ava Larson, poked away. And another jump ball. This time it'll go in favor of the Warriors. Lucy Paulsrud checks back into the game, and we will also see Tegan Johnson check into the game for the Knights as well. And a little bit of miscommunication by the Warriors for who was going to check or pass that in, and we have a timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well with 15:17 remaining in the first half. The Knights lead the Warriors 2-0 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School as we have a couple substitutions coming in for the Warriors. We'll see Eliza Lilly checking into the game. She'll do the inbound pass, and we will also see Rachel Musgrove check into the game. Long pass to Avi Hefner, who looks down to Musgrove, and Musgrove comes up with it. Faith Lilly with it now, gonna look down to Eliza Lilly. Eliza Lilly going into the paint, trying to get rid of it. She'll get called for the travel. The Knights doing a great job defensively, putting up a lot of pressure, not letting the Warriors get comfortable in whatever game plan they have offensively. Ella Paulsrud with it, goes back out to Ava Larson. Larson met with pressure before she can cross half court. She dumps it down looking for Lucy Paulsrud, or excuse me, that was Hallie Wright, or Kaya Parkin, excuse me. But Parkin's gonna get called on the travel. So turnover by the Knights, heading back across is the Warriors. Met with some pressure from Larson and Paulsrud. Eliza Lilly with it, out about mid-range there from the net as it's passed out to Faith Lilly for the Warriors. Lilly backing up towards half court, going back down to Danica Gustafson, who looks inside to Lilly. Lilly pulls up for a jumper, no good. There on the rebound was Hepner, and Hepner will find the bucket. Faith Lilly there and gets the miss, but it's all tied up now. Ava Larson trying to look out to Tegan Johnson, and there will be a push there. First foul of the game here, and that's going to be a foul on Avi Hepner. Her first team foul of the game here. 14-13 remaining here in the first half. Hallie Reitmeyer with it. Going inside the paint, loses it. Trinity Erickson there on the rebound, on the recovery. And Erickson will miss the shot. So checking in is Elena Sanchez for the Knights, the senior. Last week, a lot of craziness, a lot of after-school activities canceled. Practices were canceled due to the weather. As Faith Lilly gets the steal, goes across court, has Elena. She will find the bottom of the net there. As the Warriors take a lead, head coach Adriana Rooney is going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well. 13:51 remaining here in the first half. The Warriors lead 4-2 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Norman County Implement has Rem Grain Vacs to help you move grain. Talk with Chuck or Neil for purchase price or rental rates on Rem Grain Vacs from Norman County Implement. Looking for new equipment? Talk with Chuck or Neil and get your best price and best deal. And be sure to schedule your service work for these winter months on combines, tractors, beat equipment. Call Norman County Implement to schedule winter service work, 218-784-2961. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. Thanks you for your business.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School, here is the Warriors lead 4-2 on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Knights with the ball. Lucy Paulsrud with the inbound pass to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer crossing half court, goes back out to Lucy Paulsrud, goes inside to Trinity Erickson, and Erickson using the backboard. She'll put up some points. A quick pass down will get off to Gustafson, who passes back out to Faith Lilly. And going inside with it was Rachel Musgrove, and Musgrove will score there thanks to the assist from Faith Lilly. Some contact there as Ava Larson will fall to the ground, and turnover by the Knights. Low scoring affair so far. Both teams having some difficulty finding a groove offensively. As the Warriors now, Hepner's pass to Gustafson is poked away. But in fact, as the Warriors manage to come up with it, Gustafson passes back off to Hepner, but Hepner just behind the half-court line, so backcourt violation. Ava Larson now with it, going inside to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer with a long pass out to Lucy Paulsrud, who pulls up for three. In and out of the net, no good. Jump ball. Actually, that'll be a foul. They'll call that one on Trinity Erickson. That's her first team foul for the Knights in this game. The Warriors coming off of the tough loss against Roseau. Roseau is the only team that both of these programs have faced this year. That's the same. Both scores ending relatively the same, as Ella Paulsrud gets the steal. Quick high pass to Ava Larson, but stolen right back. Ella Paulsrud putting the pressure on early, trying to catch up with Avi Hepner. Gonna get called for the foul there, just a little too handsy. Leah Loeffler with it now for the Warriors. Passes inbound to Faith Lilly. Faith Lilly's quick pass to Loeffler. Met with pressure. Loeffler gets that one stolen away. Lucy Paulsrud on the steal there. Great defensive effort there. Quick pass out to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer starts backing down. Met with the double team. Goes back out to Lucy Paulsrud. Will find Erickson. Going to the far side to Ella Paulsrud. Ava Larson almost losing it, but she keeps control. Going inside to Trinity Erickson. Has a lane, and she'll score. Ball almost poked away. Ella Paulsrud gets it, finds Lucy Paulsrud, and Lucy Paulsrud's shot goes off the backboard and in and out of the net. Good effort there by the Knights, disrupting transition for the Warriors. As Lilly trying to cross half court, trying to look high, trying to get that one to Gustafson, and as Ella Paulsrud and Lucy Paulsrud collide. Ball poked out of bounds. Trinity Erickson there on the good defense on Eliza Lilly. all knotted up at 6 apiece. 11:48 here to go in the first half. Excuse me. Quick dump out to Gustafsson, who pulls up for a 3. No good. Scrum for the rebound. Last touched by by Avi Hepner. A wide open 3 shot by Gustafsson, no good. Ella Paulsrud gets the inbound pass and looks back to Lucy Paulsrud. Lucy Paulsrud now going, will find Larson on the near side, and Larson pulls up for 2, no good. Elena Sanchez there on the rebound, goes up, ball poked right away. Lucy Paulsrud there to get that rebound this time. Ava Larson yet again with it. Dumps it back out to Tegan Johnson, will find Sanchez. Sanchez going in the paint. Gets the ball knocked away, but she draws the foul. Well, we're going to call that one on Faith Lilly, her first personal of the game. Quick pass out to Lucy Paulsrud. Lucy Paulsrud gets that one stuck. Never ball stuck on the rim. Beautiful shot. Now it's a question of how are they going to get that down? They're grabbing the extra ball to try and knock it out. Not something you see all the time. A little bit of a rare circumstance here. Just watching. And look at that, Coach John Larson coming up with the big swat to get the ball out of the net, out of the rim. Excuse me. And Haley Severson checks back into the game for the Warriors. A interesting event that just happened there. Again, you don't see that very often. As Lily Loeffler finds Faith Lilly, who loses it. She gets that poke. It's going to poke away. They're going to call a kickball there on Ella Paulsrud. So ball stays here in Knights territory. Faith Lilly dumps this one out to Gustafsson. Poked away, and great job there by Ella Paulsrud there. Ella Paulsrud putting in some work for some steal statistics, as Lucy Paulsrud can't get the easy layup there. And Lucy Paulsrud is going to get called on the foul there. Little swat. Third team foul for the Knights. Ella Paulsrud and Tegan Johnson there got the steal before the ball was stolen right back. As Faith Lilly with it now for the Warriors. Going to cut to her left. Goes inside the paint, has a lane. Mid-range jumper, no good. But there on the rebound was Hepner, and Hepner will find the bottom of the net. Faith Lilly only shooting 1 of 5 so far from the night. Warriors distributing as much as they can. Ava Larson trying to go to Sanchez. It looked like Faith Lilly now with a lane. Nobody to catch up with her. And she will get the bucket. 10-6 lead here for the Warriors. Lucy Paulsrud with it now. Draws the foul. They will call Gustafsson on the push, her first. Trinity Erickson, so far the only Knight who has scored so far. Ava Larson now looks to her left, going to find Hallie Reitmeyer. We'll find Lucy Paulsrud, who fakes the pull-up for 3. Trying to go back out to Larson, and that's poked away by Faith Lilly. So that resets, and a high overarching pass over Ella Paulsrud is going to go out of bounds. Turnover for the Warriors. 9:46 remaining here. Ava Larson doing a good job defensively, putting the pressure on. And in fact, they're going to call the foul there for a push on Larson. 4th team. Quick dump out to Faith Lilly. Long pass looking for Loeffler. Going inside to Hepner. Hepner now back out to Lilly. Lily going inside, pulls up for a mid-range floater, no good. Okay, rebounded by Ava Larson now, heading the other direction with it. Ella Paulsrud is going to find Hallie Reitmeyer, going inside to Trinity Erickson. Erickson now is going to lose it. Hallie Reitmeyer to get that one right back. That'll be a push here. So Hallie Reitmeyer goes to the line for 2. Get that one on Gustafson. That's her second of the game. And Hallie Reitmeyer will miss her first free throw attempt. But she'll make her second. And that is an Agramax free throw contact. Agramax to see how they can help you reach peak profitability in Fisher by calling 218-891-2211 or at their new location in Fertile at 218-945-3536. Turnover here, so the Knights get the ball right back. Quick inbound pass to Hallie Reitmeyer, crossing half court. Hallie Reitmeyer going inside the paint, pulls up for a mid-range jumper, and she'll sink that. Her first shot of the night goes in as Gustafson with the long pass out to Loeffler, going inside for Musgrove, and Musgrove's shot is no good. Jump ball situation. So the ball stays here in favor, or in fact, jump, since it's a jump ball, it will go in favor of the Knights. Lucy Paulsrud passes back out to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer with the pass out to Larson. Larson will find Ella Paulsrud, who goes inside, finds Trinity Erickson. Erickson gets this one. She'll get that one out to Hallie Reitmeyer. Beautiful feed there by Erickson with a lot of pressure on her. Pass out to Loeffler for the Warriors, and she goes up, and she's met with some great pressure. And they'll call Musgrove on the foul there, a hold. So turnover, and just like that, the Knights take the lead right back. Hallie Reitmeyer there with the ball. Poked away by Faith Lilly. I'll stay in favor of the Knights. Lucy Paulsrud with the great defensive effort there to stop Rachel Musgrove from putting up some points. 8:10 left to go here in the first half. Pass out to Ava Larson. Larson pulls up for a long 2. It's going to go off of the rib. No good. Faith Lilly now crossing half court. Long pass out to Hepner, and Hepner looks inside to Musgrove. Trying to use the backboard. No good, but Faith Lilly there Hepner on the rebound there. And Ella Paulsrud will get the rebound. And just like that, head coach Adriana Rooney calls a timeout. We will take a timeout here as well. On the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Knights lead the Warriors 11-10.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School, the Climax Fisher Knights currently leading the Warroad Warriors 11-10. 7:46 remaining here in the first half. A close matchup here. as the Warriors led by as much as 4 early on. The Knights able to claw their way back. Hallie Reitmeyer met with pressure. Hepner going to poke that one out. So it'll stay in favor of the Knights. Pass down to Ava Larson. Larson with the long pass to Ella Paulsrud, and Ella Paulsrud will score and go to the line for a 3-point play. Another one on Gustafsson. That's her, on Danica Gustafsson, that's her 3rd personal, 6th team foul. And Ella Paulsrud will make the 3-point play count, and now the Knights leading by 4. Haley Severson with the inbound pass, gets that one to Rylan Anderson. Anderson crossing half court now. Looking down to Faith Lilly. Lilly going in for the layup, no good. Trinity Erickson there on the rebound. Lucy Paulsrud can't catch up to the pass there, as Anderson will get it, pass this one off to Lilly. Lilly crossing half court for the Warriors, moving from right to left, looks down to Severson. Severson passes off to Musgrove, goes back out to Lilly, who going inside the paint, trying to use the backboard. Won't make it. But they'll call Trinity Erickson on the foul there, her 2nd. So the Warriors go to the line for their first 2 free throw attempts. And she'll make that. Lilly will make that one as an Agramax free throw. And she'll make the 2nd one. Ava Larson with the quick inbound pass to Hallie Reitmeyer, heading the other direction. 6:57 remaining in the first half. Quick inside pass out to Trinity Erickson, who will look out to Larson, and Larson's shot gets poked away as Erickson gets the rebound. Lucy Paulsrud now can't make it. And ball goes out of bounds, or turnover here, so the Knights keep possession. Quick inside pass to Ella Paulsrud, and her shot's knocked away. Trinity Erickson fighting for it, but Musgrove comes up with the rebound. Now heading the other direction with it is Lilly for the Warriors. Going inside to Avi Hepner. We'll find Faith Lilly, who goes inside, and she'll make the floater. And we're all tied up here at 14 apiece. Both teams really just finding some difficulty offensively, not having the best of luck for shooting. Most of these shots have come in from, floaters with lanes. Trinity Erickson's found some success with inside the paint. But other than that, neither team, as far as shooting the ball, has been overly impressive. It's definitely something that either team will have to clear up in order to really come to secure this. Leah Loeffler checks back into the game. She subs in for Rachel Musgrove for the Warriors. The Knights yesterday having their first practice after a couple weeks. And you can bet that's probably playing a huge factor here, as Ella Paulsrud trips, loses it, and Faith Lilly gets it. She crossed full court, and then good transition by the Knights, but Faith Lilly with the good shot there. Stolen away by Severson. Severson now with the lane, and she will score. So two quick buckets, 4 quick points for the Warriors. And just like that, momentum has shifted. And right as I said something, the commentator's jinx kicks in and momentum shifts. Elena Sanchez checking back into the game for the Knights. She'll sub in for Trinity Erickson, giving her a break. 5:28 remaining here in the first half. Quick inside pass to Hepner. Hepner looking down for Loeffler, and she has to take a step out. Finds Anderson, and Severson with it. Going back into Loeffler, and Loeffler pulls up, and the floater is good. Hallie Reitmeyer with it now. Gonna pass this one out to Larson. We'll find Reitmeyer. Trying to go inside to Ella Paulsrud, almost loses it, but Lucy Paulsrud will get the pass. Hallie Reitmeyer goes inside, and with the floater herself, she will score. She's so far been perfect from the field. 3 for 3 so far. Largest lead of the night was by 6, and was a 20-14 lead. So the Warriors and the Knights offensively, just little bits of miscommunication and turnovers here. The fans here in attendance for Climax Shelley really making their presence known, telling the refs what the call is. As great defense there by the Knights, gives them the ball back. 4:32 left to go, and definitely a good game for the Knights, as Hallie Reitmeyer will miss her shot. Rebounded by Anderson. And a bad pass for the Warriors, goes out of bounds, turnover for the Knights. Trinity Erickson back out onto the floor. She subs in for Lucy Paulsrud. Ava Larson with the ball now, cutting to her left. Looks down for Ella Paulsrud, goes back out to Larson. Larson almost losing it, trying to get rid of it. Hallie Reitmeyer there on the recovery. Reitmeyer gets it, looks out to Sanchez, who pulls up, just high shot, no good. Jump ball. And we'll go in favor of the Warriors. Pass down to Leah Loeffler, and that's poked away. Last touch by the Knights as that's swatted out of bounds. Avi Hepner didn't have a chance to even go for it. Rylan Anderson looks back out to Haley Severson. Faith Lilly with it now for the Warriors, slowing everything down, kind of trying to let something develop. Quick inside pass to Leah Loeffler, who's inside the paint, stolen away by Elena Sanchez, and they're going to call her on the hold. Good defensive effort there by Sanchez, but just a little too much there as Anderson shoots a long two off the rim, no good. Loeffler on the rebound, and Sanchez will get called off of the foul again. Loeffler can't make it, but she'll get the rebound. She'll miss the first one. .324 left to go here. As Loeffler will make one of 2 free throw attempts. The Warriors now in the bonus. Quick pass out to Ella Paulsrud, hugging that line, staying in bounds. Trinity Erickson can't keep control of the pass as Ella Paulsrud gets it back. Ball momentarily stolen away by the Warriors. Lucy Paulsrud with it, fakes, trying to go inside. I think she was looking for Tegan Johnson there, couldn't get it. Going back out is Eliza Lilly for Haley Severson for the Warriors. 3 minutes exactly left to go here in the first half. Faith Lilly now crossing half court. Ball almost stolen away. Lucy Paulsrud, great read there. Quick inside pass to Hepner. Going down to Anderson, and Anderson can't make that. Hepner gets the rebound, can't buy the bucket. Quick inside pass to Hepner, and Hepner gets called for the travel as she went up, didn't release the ball. So turnover here. Ella Paulsrud getting a much-needed break. So Hallie Reitmeyer, quick inbound pass to Lucy Paulsrud. And Paulsrud now going back out to Reitmeyer. Cuts to her left, going inside. Lucy Paulsrud finds Ava Larson on the side, on the far side. Ball lost. Trinity Erickson picks it up. Tegan Johnson lost control of it. And the jump ball situation stays in favor of the Knights. 2:28 left to go here in the first half. 21-16, the Warriors lead here on the Community Co-op scoreboard at Climax Shelley. High pass out to Tegan Johnson. Hallie Reitmeyer pulls up for three. No good. Just off of the rim. Scrum for the ball. Lucy Paulsrud gets the rebound. Ella Paulsrud now back out onto the floor. She checks in for Tegan Johnson. And Trinity Erickson draws the foul, so she'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. Now the Knights in the bonus. And Erickson can't make that one. Faith Lilly with it now. Lilly crosses half court for the Warriors, trying to get that one out to Loeffler, and that'll go well out of bounds, just beyond her reach. As Ava Larson, inbound pass to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer now moving down the court, finds Lucy Paulsrud. Paulsrud going back out to Ella Paulsrud. No good off of the shot. Trinity Erickson there on the rebound. Reitmeyer to pick that one up. Lucy Paulsrud thinking about the three. No good, not going for it. Finds Ava Larson, who was looking down for Erickson. No good, as that's taken away. Turnover by the Knights. Lilly crossing half court, going inside the paint. Dumps this one out to Eliza Lilly. Faith Lilly now back inside, has a lane, driving up, no good. Ava Larson there on the rebound. And that'll be a hold. Gonna call that hold on Hepner. Hepner's second, so Ava Larson goes to the line now. .126 remaining. The Knights only down by 5. Ava Larson will make the first free throw attempt as an Agramax free throw. But she'll miss the second one. Now heading the other direction is Eliza Lilly for the Warriors, looking down to Faith Lilly, up at half court. Ball poked away by Larson, and the Warriors keep it in bounds. Eliza Lilly tries to go up, but Ella Paulsrud on the block gets the steal here, or will get the rebound. Ella Paulsrud with it, has a lane, driving inside, dumps this one out to Ava Larson, who goes to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer tries to find Erickson, and Erickson will draw a foul off of a push. Eliza Lilly will get called for the push. 54.3 seconds remaining. As Trinity Erickson will make her first free throw attempt. And she'll make the second one. 9 team fouls for the Warriors, 7 team fouls for the Knights. Despite both teams being in the bonus, this has been a fairly clean half. Really, a lot of what we've been seeing is just turnovers, both sides having some struggles controlling the ball. Faith Lilly inside the paint now, covered by both Larson and Reitmeyer. And there'll be a hold. Going to call Larson on the foul there. So miss. Lucy Paulsrud on the rebound. Now heading the other direction. Ava Larson going inside, trying to find Lucy Palsrud, does find her. Stolen away by Faith Lilly. Steals galore. Faith Lilly has 3 steals on the night. As her pass to Eliza Lilly is going to go out of her hands. 16.1 seconds remain. It's a 2-point lead here on the Community Co-op scoreboard. The Warriors leading 21-19. Pass out to Ava Larson. Larson trying to go inside. Stolen away by Faith Lilly. Long pass. Looking for Loeffler. Loeffler catches up with it. And Ava Larson with the good reach gets that one to knock away. And then off of the foot. Hallie Reitmeyer with it. Time will expire as the Knights won't get another shot off. But here at halftime, we have a very close one on our hands as the Warroad Warriors leading the Climax Fisher Knights 21-19. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have your first half stats and summary here on yourliveevent.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
RDK Enterprises invites you to Winter Conference 2022, January 19, 20, and 21, all 3 days. You choose whichever day fits your schedule. It's at the Avalon Event Center, Fargo. Winter Conference 2022. You'll get to hear directly from agronomists, engineers, and other employees focused on improving farm operations. Winter Conference 2022, truly focused on you and the future of your farm. To register, visit precisionplanting.com or call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Back here at Climax Shelley. Here at halftime, the Warroad Warriors leading the Climax Fisher Knights 21-19 on the Community Co-op scoreboard. First half, very close one. Both teams really just trying to vie for position. The largest lead of the first half was a 20-14 lead by the Warroad Warriors. The Knights and the Warriors trading off some leads here, but currently the Warriors maintaining good control. Both teams shooting offensively have struggled and not really having much luck inside the arc there. Just missing some shots here and there, not paying dividends. A lot of the shots they have gotten have come from pretty much under the rim, inside the paint, and neither team having an answer really. Defensively, both teams are just coming up with good stops, forcing turnovers, not letting the other get comfortable. As in the second half, we're going to see who has the answer, who can come up with who can come up with key stops, and who can come up with points when they matter the most. Get a lot of open shots. You got to make them count here, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the second half. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at some first half stats here as the Warroad Warriors lead the Climax Fisher Knights 21-19 here on yourliveevent.com.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haave, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haave, a passion that grows.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Agrimax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
Welcome back to Climax Shelley High School here, and looking at some first half stats for you, starting with the Climax Fisher Knights. Trinity Erickson putting up 8 points in there, 3 rebounds and an assist. Lucy Paulsrud for herself putting up, or not really finding a lot of success shooting tonight, but she's making her presence known with 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. Hallie Reitmeyer shooting having 7 points tonight with a rebound. Ella Paulsrud with 3 points at the moment, 2 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block. Faith Lilly here, and now looking for the Warroad Warriors. Faith Lilly now with 10 points so far, 1 assist and 4 steals. She leads both teams in steals tonight. She's really putting in a lot of effort there, finding a lot of lanes, driving to them, not having the best of luck cashing in on a lot of her shots, but she's really making her presence known. Haley Severson with 2 points and 2 steals. Avi Hepner with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Danica Gustafson really having some trouble making her presence known here tonight. Leah Loeffler, with 3 points and a rebound. And Rachel Musgrove with 2 points and a rebound, as the Warriors currently leading. And as mentioned, neither team really having a lot of answers offensively. They're finding the shots, they're getting the open lanes that they want. It's just cashing in and finding the bottom of the net. Both teams are really going to have to figure out here in the second half. We'll take another break. When we come back, we will see the start of the second half and see what happens down the stretch between the Warroad Warriors and the Climax Fisher Knights, as the Warriors lead the Knights 21-19 on the Community Co-op scoreboard here on YourLiveEvent.com.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School here, coming at the start of the second half. Faith Lilly is going to dump that off to Danica Gustafson, who will get things going with a long two-pointer. Her first points of the night. Haley Reitmeyer with it. As that's stolen away, Loeffler, great read. Gets the steal, finds Faith Lilly in transition. Lilly looking down for Haley Severson, back up to Lilly. Climax Fisher Knights bench trying to get some boost going here defensively. That'll be the first foul. We call that one on Lucy Paulsrud. That sends Faith Lilly to the line and for a potential three-point play. She won't make it, but Loeffler on the rebound. They're going to get Ella Paulsrud on the hold. So that sends Loeffler to the line. And Loeffler will make the first free throw attempt as an Agramax free throw. And Trinity Erickson there on the rebound as Loeffler can't make the second one. Erickson with it. Ball poked away. Faith Lilly with the steal. Her fifth of the night. Goes up, draws a lot of contact from Ella Paulsrud. So her third. Faith Lilly, as mentioned, making her presence known out there tonight. As she'll miss the first one. So now we will see Claire Erickson come into the game. As Lilly will miss the second one. So now the Knights get the ball back. 17:01 left to go here in the second half. Lucy Paulsrud gets the inbound pass. High over for Hallie Reitmeyer. Going back down to Ava Larson on the near side. Trying to go inside to Claire Erickson. Poked away by the Warriors. Avi Hepner got a hand on it, but the Knights keep possession. Quick inbound pass to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer now going to go around the arc. Pass up to Lucy Paulsrud. Paulsrud now back down to Reitmeyer. Going inside to Trinity Erickson. Stolen away by the Warriors. Severson will get the steal. Gonna get Larson there for her third foul. So already 4 team fouls to start the second half, and we're less than 2 minutes into the second half. Lilly now is gonna lose control of that as Lucy Paulsrud falls onto the floor. Hebner gets the pass, and she will score. Thanks to the assist from Lilly. Ava Larson now crossing half court. Finally will draw a lot of contact there by Hebner. So that'll be the first team foul for for the Warriors. 4th personal for Hepner. Tegan Johnson checks in and finds Lucy Paulsrud going out to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer dumps this one out to Tegan Johnson, who pulls up for a long two. No good on the shot. Claire Erickson with it, going inside. Will find a lane, won't make it, but draws a lot of contact. Gonna get that one on Severson. Severson's first personal of the game. Claire Erickson will miss her first free throw attempt, as we will see Eliza Lilly come into the game. But Eliza Lilly will make her second one, and Agramax free throw. Contact Agramax to see how they can help you reach peak profitability in Fisher by calling 218-891-2211. Faith Lilly with the long pass over to Rachel Musgrove. Stolen away by Trinity Erickson. And in fact, Erickson will make Faith Lilly draw a foul. 15:53 left to go here in the second half. Hallie Reitmeyer now looks out to Lucy Paulsrud, going inside to Trinity Erickson. Erickson with the lane, backing down, no hesitation, and she will score. And just like that, the Knights are bringing themselves back in this good defensive play. Gustafson passes back out to Lilly as she crosses half court. This is Faith Lilly now with the ball. Goes down to Leah Loeffler. Loeffler with a lot of pressure from Tegan Johnson. Johnson, good job not drawing unnecessary contact. Pass back out to Eliza Lilly, who will go back up to Faith Lilly this time. Faith Lilly backing down on Lucy Paulsrud. And the quick inside pass to Musgrove goes well over her head, turnover. And just like that, and the Knights get the ball right back. Quick pass from Erickson to Tegan Johnson. Or excuse me, that is actually Cadence Corinta, excuse me. As Cadence Corinta able to come away with the steal here, draw the foul. Or draw the jump ball situation, excuse me. Quick pass out to Claire Erickson, who will find Trinity Erickson. Lucy Paulsrud spins, trying to get a shot off. Cadence Corinta will go back out to Claire Erickson. Trinity Erickson fighting for it, jump ball. They'll go for the Warriors. Eliza Lilly now with it. With the ball, goes back off to Danica Gustafson. Gustafson cutting to her left, dumps it off to Faith Lilly. We'll look down to Eliza Lilly on the near side. Warriors with a lot of momentum at the moment offensively, getting some good, some very necessary turnovers when they matter. The Knights trying to really claw their way back. They're doing a good job as Eliza Lilly gets the pass. Had a look, didn't take it. Looked back out to Danica Gustafson, who'll look off to Faith Lilly. Eliza Lilly now goes off to Leah Loeffler. Faith Lilly pulls up, no good. Rebounded by Hallie Reitmeyer, now heading the other direction. Quick inside pass to Lucy Paulsrud. Almost loses it, but she comes up with it after a lot of contact. Hallie Reitmeyer fakes, gets called for the travel. So Slow down. That's what you can hear head coach Rooney telling her team. Trying to move quickly here. Loeffler looks off to Faith Lilly. Back down to Eliza Lilly. Eliza Lilly going inside, covered by Claire Erickson. Cadence Carinta with a lot of pressure there as Faith Lilly goes up, no good. Rebounded by Claire Erickson. Allie Reitmeyer trying to cross half court. She does, looking inside to Claire Erickson, who pulls up for a long two. No good. Trinity Erickson on the rebound. Her shot's no good. Faith Lilly now slowing things down, getting the call from her coach. 4-point lead. Scrum for the ball. The Knights come away with it. That is a steal for Claire Erickson. Quick inside pass to Cadence Carinta, looking to the far side. Was looking for Mackenzie Olson. And Olson putting a little too much on that, had the open look. And we have a timeout on the floor by head coach John Larson of the Warriors. 12:20 left to go here in the second half. The Warriors lead the Knights 28-24 here on yourliveevent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Proper dental health is a lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School here with the Warriors coming off of the timeout. Faith Lilly with it now, going off to Eliza Lilly. Cross half court, looking with a long overarching pass to Faith Lilly, who has a lane. Trinity Erickson with the good defense there, gets the rebound. Pass off to Hallie Reitmeyer. Looking inside to Ava Larson. Claire Erickson called for the travel. One too many steps. I think she was going to try and go up for the shot, but just wasn't ready. So turnover by the Knights. See some substitutions come onto the floor. Lucy Paulsrud back out there. Lucy Paulsrud gets called for the foul there. 5th team foul, 3rd personal for Lucy Paulsrud. Ella Paulsrud now. Ball knocked away, and good defensive play there by the Knights. And they get the ball right back. So now same situation here. Knights, or excuse me, that's going to stay in favor of the Warriors. Ref gave the wrong signal. Faith Lilly getting the pass, goes up for it. No good. Ella Paulsrud on the rebound. Long pass to Lucy Paulsrud. Quick pass out to Ella Paulsrud, who goes inside, trying to get that one off to Cadence Carinta, just overshoots her. Eliza Lilly now for the Warriors with the inbound pass to Danica Gustafson. 11:28 left to go here. Long pass stolen away by Ella Paulsrud. Draws the foul. Faith Lilly getting called for for her third personal. Inbound pass to Ava Larson, now heading the other direction. The Knights only down by 4. Pass out to Lucy Paulsrud. Going down to Cadence Carinta, who was trying to pass that one off to Ella Paulsrud, but jump ball. And it'll stay favor of the Knights. Ella Paulsrud looking for somebody to get open. Inside pass to Trinity Erickson. Oh, great play there by Cadence Carinta. Drew the defender, and Erickson had the clean look. And a long pass that just hugged the line. Leah Loeffler couldn't come up with it. I thought that was last touched by the Knights, but in actuality it was touched by Leah Loeffler. So the Knights get the ball back. Pass down to Lucy Paulsrud. Lucy Paulsrud finds Ella Paulsrud now, going back off to to Ava Larson, excuse me. Larson now driving in, no good. And Trinity Erickson trying for the rebound, can't get it. This is what we've been seeing from both teams. Some offensive energy will put up one or two quick buckets. And then offense goes cold, but defense comes up with big plays when they matter most. And both teams have been almost fantastic on defense this entire game. Faith Lilly now trying to make something out of nothing here. Ella Paulsrud with the steal. Ella Paulsrud now with 5 steals of her own as Lucy Paulsrud crosses half court. Going back out to Ella Paulsrud, finds Ava Larson. Goes inside to Cadence Carinta, draws the push off of Leah Loeffler. That's Loeffler's first. And we'll see Hallie Reitmeyer come back into the game. 10-12 remaining here in the second half. Carinta gets the pass. Long two-pointer, no good. Trinity Erickson there on the rebound, losing it though. Jump ball goes in favor of the Warriors. Trinity Erickson almost getting that rebound, but not quite. Faith Lilly now. Gets called for the travel, faked the pass initially, but her foot came down. And now the Knights get it back. Trinity Erickson would get a breather here as we see Claire Erickson come back out onto the floor. Hallie Reitmeyer looks down to Ava Larson. Going inside to Claire Erickson, who backs down. Tries to go up, no good, blocked. Ball poked away, Claire Erickson almost coming up with it. Faith Lilly now, trying to draw some fouls. A lot of contact. Fighting for scrum for it as Hallie Reitmeyer comes up with the turnover. Quick pass out to Ella Paulsrud. And Ella Paulsrud will draw the foul. Give that one to Loeffler again for her second. Now we are in the bonus for the Knights. Oh, never mind. Claire Erickson gets it out to Hallie Reitmeyer, and Hallie Reitmeyer, no good on the shot. Had the look, but couldn't connect. Heading the other way is Danica Gustafson, and blocked by Ava Larson. Hallie Reitmeyer now with a lot of pressure, going back out to Ava Larson. Larson goes back out to Reitmeyer. We'll find Erickson, and Erickson for three, so close, no good. Hallie Reitmeyer trying to draw the foul, but just last touch by the Warriors. Claire Erickson almost getting it, and now we'll see Trinity Erickson come back out onto the floor. So close on that three-pointer. Long pass out to Hallie Reitmeyer, and goes to Trinity. Ella Paulsrud spins to her left. Rebounded by Claire Erickson. So excuse me, that was actually Cadence Carinta who subbed out, but for Trinity. But we see Lucy Palsrud back out on the floor for the Knights, along with Rachel Musgrove for the Warriors. Lucy Palsrud, mid-range jumper, no good. Trinity Erickson on the rebound, passes, hands that one off. Lucy Palsrud pulls up for three, no good. Scrum for the ball now. And now it's 28-26. The Warriors still lead on the Community Co-op scoreboard. 8:33 remaining here in the second half. Quick dump off to Faith Lilly. Lilly trying to get that one out to Musgrove. Musgrove does come back up with the ball, gets control. Lilly now slowing things down for the Warriors, waiting for something to develop. Passes out to Severson. Ball swatted away by Lucy Palsrud, but the stay is in favor of the Warriors. Pass out to Lilly. The Warriors, Loeffler going up with it, draws a lot of contact from Trinity Erickson, won't draw a foul, and goes off of her hands, a turnover. So the Knights get it back, and an errant pass to Ella Palsrud, no good. Faith Lilly with a lane. She'll go up, and she'll score, ending quite a drought here for the Warriors. Trying to go inside to Ella Palsrud yet again through her fingertips. Lucy Palsrud comes up with it thanks to the stop by Ella. Trinity Erickson trying to dance her way. Ella Palsrud causes jump ball. It'll go in favor of the Warriors. Rylan Anderson back in the game for the Warriors. Lilly now crossing half court, going inside the arc, met by Trinity Erickson. Timeout by the Warriors. We'll take a timeout as well here. 7:22 remaining here on your live event. The Warriors leading the Knights 30-26. We'll be right back.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School, here on yourliveevent.com, the Warroad Warriors leading the Climax Fisher Knights 30-26. Both teams, I mean, what a game here we're seeing. Both teams not giving the other an inch. Largest lead we saw was 9, and that was at the very start of the second half. Since then, the Knights have really kept themselves within this game. Both teams struggling to keep control of the ball here, and also just having some difficulty finding the bottom of the net. But I mean, really giving it their all here. Quick pass out to Anderson, who will find Lilly. Faith Lilly now with a lot of pressure from Lucy Palsrud as she goes inside the paint, poked away by Ava Larson, but it'll stay in favor of the Warriors now. Quick inside pass to Severson, but that's knocked away as Musgrove comes up with it, and her shot's no good. Well, they're going to call the foul on Rachel Musgrove. Now we are in the bonus for the Knights. See Claire Erickson check into the game, and Claire Erickson will shoot the free throws. Claire Erickson will make the first free throw attempt. An Agramax free throw. But she will miss the second one. Now heading the other direction as the Warriors lead by 3 on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Faith Lilly now pass out to Gustafson, who will find Anderson. Loeffler now looking down to Gustafson. Lilly back out to Loeffler. Loeffler making a play call, finding Anderson. They're so close to the half-court line, but stays in bound. Faith Lilly with a move using the backboard, and she will score. Ava Larson inside the paint, trying to draw some contact. No good on the play there. Faith Lilly now heading the other direction. Going out to Loeffler. Anderson back off to Lilly. 6 minutes exactly left to go here in the second half. Anderson now trying to find somebody who goes off to Loeffler. We'll find Gustafson. Ella Paulsrud with a lot of pressure right up in her face. Double or travel. Ella Paulsrud with the great defensive effort there, causing the turnover. .547 left to go here. Ava Larson gets the inbound pass. Lucy Paulsrud pulls up for 3. No good. Allie Reitmeyer there on the rebound, though. Gets that one out to Larson, who gets that poked away. And Faith Lilly getting a little too anxious. Draws the foul. Her 4th. So now Ava Larson at the free throw line. 5:31 remaining. And Larson will make the first free throw attempt as we get closer down the stretch here. These free throws can become more paramount. 4-point lead here for the Warriors. And Larson can't make that one. But Lilly now heading across court, pulls up for the jumper and will score. Faith Lilly taking a lot of shots here for the Warriors tonight. Going inside to Ava Larson for the Knights. Trying to find Trinity Erickson. Erickson gets that ball poked away by Lilly. That's picked up by Gustafson, who heads the other direction. Finds Anderson in transition. We'll go back out to Faith Lilly. 5:03 left to go in the second half. Faith Lilly draws a lot of contact. And they are going to call that one on Trinity Erickson. No, actually. Call that one on Hallie Reitmeyer. So Hallie Reitmeyer's first. Faith Lilly can't make the free throw. So we'll see Ella Paulsrud check back into the game. Ella Paulsrud and Faith Lilly, for their respective teams, both have 5 steals on the night. Just shows how great defensively they have really shown up for their team. As Faith Lilly will miss the second free throw. And jump ball gives the Knights back the ball. Down by 6. And head coach Adriana Rooney will take a timeout here for the Knights. We'll take a timeout as well. Here on the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Warriors lead the Knights 34-28.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School, Hallie Reitmeyer with the ball for the Knights. Going back out to Claire Erickson, who has to go find Ava Larson. Ava Larson pump fakes, going inside the paint, trying to draw a foul, won't get it. Now heading the other direction with it are the Warriors. Faith Lilly with it, going cross court to Anderson. Claire Erickson drawing a jump ball, staying in favor of the Warriors though. Actually, no, they'll go in favor of the Knights. Ref's going to convene here. The far side judge, or far side ref, trying to confirm. Ref's just trying to make sure everything's correct here as far as the jump ball situation goes. So it is in favor of the Knights. Going out for Reitmeyer. Claire Erickson with it. We'll find Reitmeyer. Trying to get that to Lucy Paulsrud. We'll find her. Paulsrud with it. Goes down to Ava Larson. Pass out to Erickson, who will look down to Ella Paulsrud now. Reitmeyer going back off to Erickson, and we'll find Reitmeyer, and Reitmeyer trying to get the layup there, no good, gets her own rebound, but she can't put up the points, trying to draw the foul, but won't have the luck. And they're gonna give Hallie Reitmeyer her second personal, and we're in the bonus for the Warriors. As Avi Hepner will make her first free throw. And she'll make the second free throw. Reitmeyer now crossing half court, finds Larson in transition. Back up to Reitmeyer. Finds Ella Paulsrud looking inside to Trinity Erickson. Erickson spins and she'll score, no problem. Faith Lilly now met with a lot of pressure. Gonna get that one off to Hepner. Finds Anderson, going back off to Lilly. Lilly now going inside the paint, trying to find a lane. Has a shot. No good. Rebounded by Trinity Erickson. Hallie Reitmeyer now with it in transition. The Knights down by 6. Find Erickson. Ava Larson for long two. No good. Off of the rebound was Lucy Paulsrud. Can't make it. Quick fast break opportunity. Rachel Anderson goes up. No good. Just off of the bottom of the backboard. Now it's a scrum for the ball. And head coach John Larson will call the timeout here with 2:56 remaining here in regulation. We'll take a timeout as well. The Warroad Warriors leading the Climax Fisher Knights 36-30 here on the Community Co-op scoreboard.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
back here at Climax Shelley High School here on YourLiveEvent.com. We have a close one here tonight as the Warroad Warriors leading the Climax Fisher Knights 36-30, and this game definitely a close one. The Knights yesterday getting their first practice in a while, and that was a highlight for head coach Adriana Rooney. As you know, as she mentioned, it had been a while since they had a full practice. Last week, practices were canceled. All after-school activities were canceled due to weather. So they had a game on Monday, few days of no practice thanks to the weather. Then they had a game against Fertile Beltrami, and then a game against Red Lake County Central, which really was tough for them. Warroad, on the other hand, last Thursday played a game against Razzo, and they would drop that one, and that would have been their first game since December 21st. And then it's a foul on Ava Larson, which sends Leah Loeffler to the line. And Leah Loeffler will make her first free throw as an Agramax free throw. Contact Agramax to see how they can help you in Fisher by calling 218-891-2211 or at their new location in Fertile at 218-945. They will reshoot that one as some early movement. Or contact Agramax's new location in Fertile at 218-945-3536. I believe the movement would actually be on the Warriors, but one free throw made out of two. Stolen away by the Warriors, heading back the other direction. Faith Lilly with it now. Anderson goes back off to Lilly, who looks off to Gustafson. Travel call there, turnover. 7-point game for the Warriors. The Knights really in good position here defensively, making some key stops. Some key turnovers here and there played a factor. The Knights looking to claw their way back. Pass out to Lucy Paulsrud. She's been looking for one beyond the arc. No good on this one either. She has been cold from beyond the arc the entire game. Faith Lilly in the fast break transition pulls up, and she'll use the backboard and score. Allie Reitmeyer finds Ella Paulsrud. Paulsrud going back off to Lucy Paulsrud, back up to Reitmeyer. Ava Larson with it, going inside to Erickson, and Erickson draws the foul. Get that one on Loeffler, her third. 9th team foul for the Warriors. As Erickson will make the first free throw attempt. And she'll make the second free throw attempt. 2:02 left to go here in the game. Warriors leading by 7, 39-32 on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Pass inside to Lilly. Reitmeyer with some press defense there. Pass back out to Lilly. Lily's going to go to Eliza Lilly now. Fakes the handoff to Gustafson as Eliza Lilly will pass out to Faith Lilly. Ball loses it. Hallie Reitmeyer there on the recovery. Ava Larson crossing half court. Pass inside to Trinity Erickson. Hallie Reitmeyer pulls up for three, and she'll drain it. A key three-pointer made by Hallie Reitmeyer as she applies the pressure. Timeout by the Warriors. Head coach John Larson as the Knights cut the lead down to 4, 39-35 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy, delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School, still in the timeout, but figured this is something to talk about. Both teams really vying for position. The largest lead of the game was 9 at one point, where the Warriors led 28-19. But since then, it has just been a close one. Both teams just fighting back and forth. Some turnovers here and there have really played a factor. And the Knights, thanks to a key three-pointer by Hallie Reitmeyer, when needed most, the Knights have brought themselves back within 4. We'll be looking for some full-court presses here from the Knights, trying to get the ball back as quick as possible. 1:20 left to go here. Quick pass off to Danica Gustafson for the Warriors. Now she'll cross half court. Hallie Reitmeyer trying to apply the pressure. Ella Paulsrud knocked away by Hallie Reitmeyer. Paulsrud gets the steal, gets it back. Scrum for the ball. Quick pass out to Leah Loeffler. Loeffler goes up, can't make it. Out of bounds. Ella Paulsrud, Hallie Reitmeyer making the good turnover when it mattered most, but they can't control it. And then Loeffler can't make the two-pointer there, thanks to the defense by the Knights. Ava Larson is going to go out to Hallie Reitmeyer. Almost loses that one. Lucy Paulsrud pulls up for 3 off of the rim. No good. Kept alive by Ella Paulsrud. But Hefner getting the rebound, now heading the other direction with it. Eliza Lilly gets called. Her foot goes on the line, out of bounds. Turnover here. And timeout by head coach Adriana Rooney. We'll take a timeout here as well. Here on YourLiveEvent.com, the community co-op scoreboard, the Warriors lead the Knights 39-35.
This is Jim Burke, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest premier country and rock festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. On the Bud Light main stage, hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kix, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School, 38.1 seconds left to go in the game. Ava Larson gets the inbound pass. Knights down by 4. Pass out to Hallie Reitmeyer. Lucy Paulsrud for 3. Finally makes the bucket. 1-point game. 25 seconds left to go on the clock. Faith Lilly with it. A lot of pressure from Hallie Reitmeyer. Poked away. Ball step kept in bounds. Faith Lilly with it. Ava Larson trying to apply the pressure, not draw the foul. Hefner gets it. 10 seconds left to go. And that'll be a push. Trinity Erickson off of the rebound. 9.1 seconds remaining. We're in double bonus now. That's the 10th. That was the 10th team foul. So I think some buttons were hit on the scoreboard here. Unless I'm missing something. Trinity Erickson will miss her first free throw attempt. Rachel Musgrove checks into the game. Key free throw here. And Trinity Erickson ties it up. Quick pass out to Gustafson. Finding Lilly. Stolen away by Trinity Erickson. Ella Paulsrud goes to Ava Larson. Larson goes up. No contact. We are all tied up. Wow, what a turn of events here. Fantastic play from both teams. Here as we get set for overtime, we'll take a quick break. When we come back here on your live event, we are all knotted up at 39 apiece here at Climax Shelley High School.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Norman County Implement has REM Grain Vacs to help you move grain. Talk with Chuck or Neil for purchase price or rental rates on REM Grain Vacs from Norman County Implement. Looking for new equipment? Talk with Chuck or Neil and get your best price and best deal. And be sure to schedule your service work for these winter months on combines, tractors, beat equipment. Call Norman County Implement to schedule winter service work, 218-784-2961. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. Thanks you for your business.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School, after the second half, we are all knotted up at 39 apiece here in overtime. And what a game. You get a key three-pointer from Hallie Reitmeyer to bring the Warriors, or the Knights, within 4. Few turnovers later, you get a key three-pointer from Lucy Paulsrud, which brings the Knights within 1. And then Trinity Erickson gets a rebound that draws a foul and sends her to the free throw line. And she makes one of them. And then a key steal by Trinity Erickson towards the end there. Ava Larson had a chance for it, drew a lot of contact, but no foul. So, which now sends us to overtime. I mean, what more can you ask? Swatted away. Danica Gustafson wins it for the Warriors now. Faith Lilly for the Warriors, crossing half court. Hallie Reitmeyer on the cut press there. Gustafson with it, looking back out to Leah Loeffler, who will find Lilly. Lilly goes back off to Gustafson. We'll find Loeffler. Eliza Lilly with it. Goes back off to Gustafson. Ella Paulsrud with a lot of press coverage there. Faith Lilly going inside the arc, dumps it back out to Eliza Lilly. Leah Loeffler with it. We'll find Lilly once again. Lilly with a lane. Has to backtrack her way out to Eliza Lilly. 3:18 left to go. Faith Lilly holding on to it. Warriors, if they manage this right, they could sit on this and get a shot off. Faith Lilly going inside the arc, backing down, pulls up, and she'll overshoot it, but rebounded by the Warriors. And then this time rebounded by Trinity Erickson, her 10th rebound. As Hallie Reitmeyer goes out to Ava Larson. Larson pulls up and no good off of her shot. The Knights get it back. Ella Paulsrud for a long two, no good. The Knights putting up two good shots, giving themselves a chance. Ella Paulsrud got that rebound as the ball was just swatted to her. So Gustafson passes this one off to Lilly, who 2:30 remaining here in overtime. A quick dump out to Gustafson. Going inside the arc, pass out to Leah Loeffler. We'll find Lilly almost hugging that line as Hallie Reitmeyer kind of smacked in the face with the ball. Ella Paulsrud for the steal. Heading the other direction is Hallie Reitmeyer. Pass out to Ella Paulsrud, and Paulsrud shot no good. And Reitmeyer there, right place at the right time, keeps the ball in the favor of the Knights. 2:06 remaining here. Rachel Musgrove, Ryland Anderson and Haley Severson check back into the game for the Warriors. 2:06 remaining on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Trinity Erickson gets the pass and she'll score. Allie Reitmeyer with the great read, great dish there. Minute 58 left to go. Gustafson met with pressure from Ella Paulsrud. It'll go off of Paulsrud's foot. So a 2-point lead here for the Knights, excuse me. Pass out to Lily, and Lily going inside, met by Erickson. Pulls up, in and out of the net, no good. Ava Larson now crossing half court, or met at half court, goes inside to Trinity Erickson, finds Claire Erickson. And that's a hold. Claire Erickson draws a foul and will go to the free throw line for 2. I'm going to call that one on Rylan Anderson. Claire Erickson now with a chance. It's Anderson's first personal here in the game. And Claire Erickson will miss the first one. You can feel the tension in here. You so think you can cut it with a knife. Everybody holding their breath. And Erickson will miss the second one. Trinity Erickson fights for it, gets the rebound, pulls up, and she'll score! Off of the rebound from the free throw, fights her way, and she'll get that one to roll in. Gustafson with it for the Warriors. Pass back out to Faith Lilly, almost loses it. Stolen away by Ella Paulsrud, and Paulsrud will score. 45-39, the Knights with the lead, a minute 10 remaining here. Ava Larson with the pressure, traveled by the Warriors, gives the Knights the ball back. And things are getting exciting here. Both teams really giving it their all. This was going to be a close game. We knew that coming in. And we said it was going to be who can get some points when they matter most. Ella Paulsrud keeps the ball alive. Lucy Paulsrud with it, goes off to Trinity Erickson, who loses it, swatted away by Faith Lilly. Jump ball, there's a scrum for it. I believe it's actually going to stay in favor of Climax. I also thought it was in favor of the Warriors, but Trinity Erickson gets the pass from Ella Paulsrud, can't make that one that time. So now heading the other direction with it is Faith Lilly and Ella Paulsrud, Ava Larson, and Hallie Reitmeyer all on top of her, not letting them move. Back out to Lilly. Faith Lilly definitely been the key one to look out for the Warriors. She's taken most of the shots. And she dumps this one out to Haley Severson. Ella Paulsrud with the steal yet again. Ava Larson now slowing things down, 22 seconds remaining. Goes up, misses it. Ball stolen right back by Hallie Reitmeyer, and Reitmeyer will score. 15 seconds remaining here in overtime. And what a battle we have seen. In fact, Hallie Reitmeyer will go to the line for a potential three-point play. Everybody waits with bated breath. And Hallie Reitmeyer will make the free throw. And now Anderson with it for the Warriors. Severson pulls up for three. No good off the rim. Trying to get the rebound. Ella Paulsrud gets it. Lucy Paulsrud with it for the layup. No good on the layup. But after it took going to an extra overtime. But the Knights come away victorious, 48-39 here on your live event at Climax Shelley on yourliveevent.com. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have some post-game. We will hopefully have some post-game coaches' comments from head coach Adriana Rooney and Josh Larson, and get to your RDK Enterprise Precision Player of the Game here on yourliveevent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
RDK Enterprises invites you to Winter Conference 2022, January 19, 20, and 21, all 3 days. You choose whichever day fits your schedule. It's at the Avalon Event Center, Fargo. Winter Conference 2022. You'll get to hear directly from agronomists, engineers, and other employees focused on improving farm operations. Winter Conference 2022, truly focused on you and the future of your farm. To register, visit precisionplanting.com or call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School as we are wrapping things up here at the final after overtime. The Climax Fisher Knights come away victorious 48-39. The largest lead of the game for either team was 9 points, and the Knights with getting some clutch points down the stretch here in the second half led to them being able to tie it up and come away victorious here, as it all started with a Hallie Reitmeyer three-pointer within the final 2 minutes of the game, bringing the Knights within 4. After a few turnovers and some key stops on the defensive side for the Knights, it was thanks to a Lucy Paulsrud three-pointer that would bring the Knights back within 1. And seconds later, an errant pass by the Warriors which led to Trinity Erickson coming away with a steal and drawing a foul, sending her to the free throw line thanks to the double bonus. So she would shoot 2. She would miss the first one and make the second one, tying it up there. Trinity Erickson would then get a last-second steal and set the Knights up for a chance to win it here within the closing seconds. But Ava Larson would be unable to draw a foul, which would send her to the free throw line and would be unable to make the layup. So in turn, we would go into overtime. And the Warriors would be stopped cold as the Knights, with the final 2.5 minutes, would just take control and put up 9 quick points there to close out the game. We'll take a quick break. We'll hopefully hear from head coach Adriana Rooney following this win, and hopefully hear from head coach John Larson for the Warriors here coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
Car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learned to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Back here at Climax Shelley, as we are wrapping things up here, we will go ahead and move on to our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Thinking about upgrading your planter? Visit RDK Enterprises at their locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota to learn about available rebates and financing. RDK Enterprises, visit their website at planterdoc.com. The final score here is the Climax Fisher Knights coming away victorious 48-39, and our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game has to go to Ella Paulsrud here on some unofficial stats. She was as accurate, as precise as you could be, coming away with 5 rebounds and 8 steals and a block, and putting up some some key points here down the stretch, and as you could be for a player. And that is why she is our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. We will take another timeout. When we come back, we will hopefully hear from head coach Adriana Rooney for the Climax Fisher Knights. Currently in the locker room with their team, probably celebrating the win and going over the plans for their next matchup, which will be on Thursday against Ada Borup West. We'll be right back here on yourliveevent.com.
Of preparation for spring planting all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal: peak profitability. Contact Agrimax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School, here as the final in overtime, the Climax Fisher Knights come away victorious 48-39. Here with me now is head coach Adriana Rooney of the victorious Knights. And coach, I mean, first off, congrats on the win, and secondly, I mean, what did you see from your team out there, especially in the second half, down the stretch leading to the tie?
Yeah, you know, that was definitely a very nerve-wracking game. I'm still shaking, so but, you know, like, they came together, they worked as a team, they did the little things that needed to get done when it needed to get done. I think a big impact was the younger girls that came in when they did, and they, you know, they did their jobs. They did what they needed to do, and it was, I don't know, it was just awesome. It was fun. It was a fun game.
Yeah, it definitely was, and both teams kind of struggling with ball control throughout, but your team really coming in clutch when it mattered most, making some key points down the stretch. I mean, in those final 2 minutes, you know, getting those timeouts, what were you saying to the girls, you know, to really try and rally them here?
Please don't turn the ball over. No. Well, I did say that, but to just, you know, getting those boards and making sure that they had good possession, just taking care of it, you know, like offensively, we kind of rushed things a little bit and then threw the ball away a few too many times. So just making sure that we were good with slowing it down and just taking the shots that we needed to.
Yeah, and you like to, you know, reference you like to reference, you know, the small things, small victories here and there. Your team really came together and started to trust one another, as you've been really hoping they would do, and we have now seen what happens when they trust each other.
Yeah, that was a big thing that was said in the locker room, that all the girls kind of just finally trusted each other. And you know, it's hard when we have that big of an age gap between all the girls, you know, 7th grade up until 12th grade. It's a hard thing to, you know, maybe for a senior to trust like a 7th grader, but that it happened, and thank goodness, because it's about time. So
yeah, and you know, going into overtime, you know, it took a minute to get the offense going, but your defense really came up big throughout the game. What did you see out there from your team defensively?
They had just, you know, worked together so well with just moving and helping each other out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of at a loss for words. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, that practice yesterday really came in handy after not having a practice for a week or two.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It was 2 weeks of no practice, so it was good to have a practice yesterday.
Yeah, and now you have tomorrow for another practice.
Tomorrow, Ada on Thursday.
Yep, and you'll be heading to Ada. Coach, any more final thoughts on tonight's victory here?
No, just proud of the girls and proud of the hard work that they have put in, and it's paying off, so good.
Coach, thank you for your time, and congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you.
Head coach Adriana Rooney of the Climax Fisher Knights, as they come away victorious 48-39 over Warroad Warriors in overtime. We'll take another break. When we come back, we will have some final stats for you here, and we will wrap things up here at Climax Shelley, here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Back here at Climax Shelley, as we are wrapping things up here. Moving on, we will go to our Halstead telephone post-game connection. Discover the reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect, or visit their website at halsteadtel.com. And our post-game connection is going to go to the entire Climax Fisher defense. They just came up big with some big stops down the stretch there for the Knights, getting the stops when necessary, and slowing the Warriors down in those final 2 minutes to give themselves a chance to tie it up and send it into overtime. They just did everything they could in those final moments, and that's why the defense for Climax Fisher is our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Then we will move on to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. To learn more about Enbridge Energy, you could visit their website at enbridge.com/line3.us. We'll take, and that player of the game is going to go to Trinity Erickson. She closes the night out with 19 points, getting a big rebound when it mattered most down the stretch. Again, having 11 rebounds and a key steal at the very end to come to lead the Knights to overtime, and they come away victorious. We'll take one more, and that is why she is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We'll take one more break, and maybe we'll see if head coach Josh Larson will give us some comments here. All this and more on yourliveevent.com.
Lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Back here at Climax Shelley High School, here at the end of it all, Climax Fisher comes away victorious 48-39 in overtime. Here with me now is head coach Josh Larson of the Warroad Warriors. And coach, tough break out there tonight. And I mean, I just wanted to see, what did you see out there from your girls tonight?
We sat there and were able to get some turnovers, but then we ended up turning the ball right back over, and that's kind of the game in itself. Is, again, whoever can limit the turnovers. Knights kept on chipping away at the lead that we had, and we just weren't able to hold on, and had a clutch three at the end of the game, and we kind of forced a shot up and fouled the girl and made a key free throw at the end there.
Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned turnovers. Both teams really struggling to keep control of the ball defensively. Both teams showed up and came up with some big stops. I mean, what did you see from your girls on the defensive side, coming up with some key turnovers themselves?
Yeah, I thought we played okay. I didn't think our rotation was very good. The Knights have a good post player down low, and we knew that was going to be kind of a focal point, and our rotation just wasn't there at all times like it needed to be. And like I said, it was just we got some turnovers, but then it's hard to win a game when you throw it right back to them.
Yeah, definitely. And you offensively, you would have some droughts there throughout the game. And I mean, what did that do to your team on the offensive side of the ball?
Yeah, we just kind of shot ourselves in the foot, over and over and over again, and then we get a couple buckets in a row, and again, some of them were off of turnovers, but some of them were based off of the play itself and being patient and getting that good look. We did miss some open shots, but again, that's basketball, and like I said, I give all the credit to Climax Fisher for chipping away and staying in the game and listening to what the coach was saying and executing it.
Yeah, now you have a day off tomorrow before hitting the road to go to Bagley.
Yep.
And what's going to be some of the focal points tomorrow during practice for the Warriors?
maybe basics, catching the ball, making good passes, just cherishing the ball. Like I when I played, it was kind of that basketball is gold, and you don't want anybody else to have your gold, and you're gonna want to try to put as many little nuggets away as you could, and store them in the hoop, and that's kind of what we need to get back to, is just those small things. Don't overcomplicate things. Take what's available and execute.
Coach, any more final thoughts on tonight's loss?
No, I like I said, I give all the credit to Climax Fisher. They continue to play the whole entire game, and that's a good team.
Coach, thank you for your time and safe travels.
Thank you.
Head coach Josh Larson with us here for some post-game coaches' comments. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up with some final stats, and we will close things out here at Climax Shelley High School here on yourliveevent.com.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Back here at Climax Shelley as we wrap things up here, give you some unofficial stats as we close things out. Starting with the Climax Fisher Knights, the Trinity Erickson will close out the night with 19 points, 11 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Lucy Paulsrud will close out the night with 3 points, 2 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block. Hallie Reitmeyer will end the night with 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. Ella Paulsrud will close out the night with 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 steals, and 1 block. Cadence Corinto will close out the night with 2 points and a rebound. Claire Erickson will end the night with 2 points and 2 rebounds. And that'll wrap up for the Climax Fisher Knights. Looking at the Warroad Warriors, Faith Lilly will close out the night with 20 points, 2 assists, and 5 steals. Haley Severson will close out the night with 2 points and 3 steals. Avi Hepner will close out the night with 8 points, 4 rebounds. Danica Gustafson will close out the night with 2 points. Leah Loeffler, closes out the night with 5 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Rachel Musgrove will end the night with 2 points and a rebound. And, Rylan Anderson ends the night with a rebound on her stats. And that'll do it for us here at Climax Shelley. Here is the final. Climax Fisher Knights come away victorious in overtime, 48-39. We would like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast, because without their help, broadcasts like these would not be possible. We ask that whenever possible you patronize these businesses, show your support, or just by going in to say thank you. And we also like to thank you, the viewer, for watching. You can subscribe to our YouTube, which you are currently watching, at Your Live Event, or follow us on Twitter at YourLiveEvent1. For any broadcasts or broadcast schedules, or to see the full broadcast schedule, visit our website at yourliveevent.com. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Have a fantastic Tuesday night, and have a fantastic rest of your week.